So you claim that you want to cancel your car note, but you don't know the documents that you're supposed to send in or why. Don't even worry about it, cousin. I got you. But first, I am not a lawyer nor an attorney, and this is not legal advice. The first document that you will have to send, regardless if you have your power of attorney or not, you will have to send a revocation of power of attorney. Now, this document is exactly what it sounds like. It's used to revoke the power of attorney that was granted in the first place. Now, if you don't have your original power of attorney, that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. So what I have my clients do in order to ensure the revocation of said power of attorney, you're going to send a revocation of power of attorney to both parties, that being the dealer and the financial institution. This will not hurt your case whatsoever. It's literally to cover your ass, cross your T's, and dot your I's. Now, this letter is sent first and by itself to ensure that the power of attorney has been revoked before you send a notice of rescission. Because if you send a notice of rescission and they still have power over your title, you know that legally they can do what they want. Which leads me to my next point. So you're going to wait 1 to 2 days after sending your revocation of power of attorney. You're going to send out your notice of rescission alongside with your affidavit. Now, y'all know that per Regulation Z, 12 CFR Part 1026.23, Section A2, they require this notice to be sent in order to establish rescission. Okay, so that's why you must send your notice of rescission. Now, your affidavit that's sent alongside of the notice of rescission, your affidavit is just to ensure that you are who you say you are. Of course, this affidavit, along with your other documents, will need to be notarized. You know how when you may be disputing something with your credit report and Equifax or somebody will send you a letter back saying you need to send these forms of identification, or you need to fill out this identity theft form, or fill out this affidavit. Okay? That's just to ensure that you are who you say you are. Now, real quick, because I know y'all probably wondering, well, who do I send it to? What party do I send it to? Your dispute is against your dealer. They are the party that established the consumer credit transaction. The only thing that you may have to send to the financial institution, you may have to send them a revocation of power of attorney, depending on who you granted power of attorney to, or if you can't identify who it was granted to. Because like I said, if you can't identify who that power of attorney was originally granted to, you need to send it to both parties just to cover your ass. Now, if ever you're in a scenario where your financial institution is now involved, meaning you might be facing a repossession, they might be reporting your stuff as charge off, or you might have sent them a notice from the Federal Trade Commission like, hey, this debt was established by fraud, please stop attempting to collect. If ever they are still like attempting to collect, or whatever problem or issue you might have with the financial institution, you can involve them and you can send them a cease and desist along with these notices that we just went over. However, your case would now not just be about auto dealer fraud. You would now have to present your case as being an organized crime because you now have two parties involved. We are well over my 3-minute mark. Y'all know what to do. Link in the bio for the car rescission class. That's at jetoi.com, jetoi.com, jetoi.com.